let's ask a very obvious question. What is this draft process like for you when you can't go visit teams, you can't work out, you can't do any of the things that you would plan your whole life to do in in a pre-draft routine?
It's kind of tough, but it's something everybody, all the prospects and all the coaches, it's something new to everybody, so everyone just has to adjust. And by adjusting, I mean, doing FaceTime calls and just letting the coaches know that to get to know the prospects better, so far it's been smooth. Some guys are able to train, some guys aren't able to train. As far as in Louisiana, I'm able to train and be off, with my guy Ryan Clark. So far everything's been, smooth.
You been up there at Traction?
Yes, sir.
Man,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'll pop in there from time to time, man. I'm going to have to see you whenever I get in there.
Yes, sir.
Do you feel like not having the opportunity to work out for teams has put you at a disadvantage going through this process?
It has a little. I mean, my tape speaks for itself. But as far as my pro days being canceled, some teams just wanted to see after the surgery, just be able to see if I can move the same or if I still can run, but me and my agent was able to come up with a game plan, as far as having just video recording, my mock pro day, and just being able to show the coaches and the organization that I did lose a step, that I can still run and I can move better. Where I can still move the same, if not better, than before.
I saw a report today from Fox that you had meetings with 5 teams. I don't know if you feel like you're at liberty to disclose those or if there's been more, but what feedback have you gotten from teams when they talk to you on these FaceTime calls or conference meetings?
Honestly, I've been having great feedback, man. I've been having great feedback. They see the passion and the love that I have for the game. I tell them that I'm a hard worker, but they also see it. When they pop on my tape, they see, like I said before, they see the passion. They see how I fly around, how I communicate. They see all that. So, just letting them, outside of football, I'm just letting them know, how I am as a person. Just letting them get to know me as a person. And that's even better. So overall, man, it's been smooth.
Amik, we're watching this highlight film on the TV side of the show. We're watching the highlight film that Jeff posted on your Twitter account. We just saw you blocking a field goal, and I know you return kicks and punts as well. Is special teams something you plan on doing at the next level?
Yes, sir, definitely, man. Whatever, you put me anywhere on the field, whatever, if it's special teams, defense, corner, safety, nickel, whatever, man. I just want an opportunity to be able to change the game. Special team is just as important as starting defense, being second on defense. So, wherever they put me on the field, man, I'll succeed at it. Like I said before, that's special teams or if it's starting on defense.
He is Amik Robertson, a Louisiana Tech Bulldog, going into the NFL draft, which starts a week from today. Growing up, in the Bayou area, obviously there's a lot of guys that have come out of that area that have played great football.
Yes, sir.
Man, did you grow up like playing that position, emulating anybody? I mean, do you kind of the people say, like, do you pattern your game after anybody? I mean, anybody that you looked up to and try to model a little bit when you were a kid?
Yeah, I would say when I was younger, man, honestly, everybody wanted to score touchdowns when they was younger. Everybody wanted to be Reggie Bush, and that was the guy that I wanted to be. I started playing football at when I was 5, in the state of Texas. I started when I was 5, but as I got older, of course, I wasn't too big. As I got older, I started modeling middle school. I started modeling my game after, Tyrann Matthews. Because the way he played the game, the way he fly around, the way he's a game changer. The mindset he approached, towards the game. I just try to model my go after him, and he's a hybrid. Like I said, he can play corner, he can play safety, and he can play nickel. He's like a quarterback on a defense, and that's why I model my game after.
A couple more minutes here with Amik Robertson. So you mentioned Tyrann, of course, who played at LSU.
Yes,
so the word is that LSU kind of got in on you late. What was that recruiting process for you like with LSU?
It was tough. I had to go through some adversity, which forced a lot of schools to kind of fall back on me. Playing on the torn ACL, having to, have that surgery after my junior season. The summer was tough. I couldn't, compete in a lot of camps, to, showcase my talent, But unfortunately, like I said before, some schools, big schools fell back from me. But Louisiana Tech, they still believed in me, and that's the school I stuck with.
And LSU did offer you late, correct? Like, you'd been committed to Tech, and then LSU offered, right?
Yes, sir. Yes,
So,
yes, sir. They all. I mean, yes, sir. They end up offering me late.
so now you go through your college career. You have a great college career at Tech, but you also look and LSU wins a national title this year. And is there any
Mm-hmm.
party that goes, man, I could have been on that national championship team?
Yeah, it does. But I mean, God always has to say so, man. I trusted the process that God gave me. I'm proud of those guys, man. I know some of those guys on that LSU team. I'm proud of them because I know a lot of guys. Some guys I don't know, but some guys I do know, and the guys that I do know, I know they work hard for it. So I'm happy for them, man. Honestly, I'm happy for them. But I just, like I said before, I just respect the process that God has for me, man. I just was able to control what I can control. And at Louisiana Tech, I just took advantage of my opportunity.
Now, you did play in Tiger Stadium in 2018.
Yes, sir.
So,
yes, sir.
what was that experience like coming into Baton Rouge, getting to play in Tiger Stadium?
It was a great experience, man. Getting recruited, I always knew, like, if I didn't go to LSU, I go to Louisiana Tech. I looked at the schedule and I knew that Louisiana Tech played LSU in 2018. So I'm like, eventually, I always wanted to play in Tiger Stadium, but I knew I would get a shot even if I go to Louisiana Tech. So, it was a great experience, man. Just knowing guys that I played on the All-Star team with, being able to suit up and go against them, man. Just go against the best team in the state. So it was a great experience.
Do you have any like moment or memory from that game that really stands out?
I would say, man, the conversation me and Coach O had, conversation me and some guys on the staff had, just telling them, them telling me that, man, that I was a warrior, they wish they had me, they would be glad to have me on the staff, on the team, but, it's, like I said, it was just the process that God gave me, and honestly, man, we had fun out there.
Amik Robertson, hey, man, before I let you go, so you mentioned that, you're training with Ryan Clark over at Traction.
Yes, sir.
What's the deal with him with the snacks, man? The honey buns, the never-ending treats. You've seen this on Twitter, right? With the snacks over everything?
I honestly didn't see it. Like, when we in there, man, Ryan is a guy. He's so intense, man. He's all about work, man. Honestly, when we in there, I'm so dialed in. I don't really pay attention to the snacks, man. He be on me so hard. That's why I respect him as, respect him as a man, not only as a coach because he's so hard on me. He see the potential in me. So, as far as the snacks, man, I don't really know about those things. So we in there, he's a workforce guy.
Amik, you got to go check out his Twitter. With this quarantine,
my
guy's going crazy. It's honey buns, it's Little Debbie cakes, it's like, ooey gooey cakes. Like it's a never end. It's like I don't know how he stays fit. Because the amount of sugar and calorie intakes that our guy has is just it's bonkers, man. I'm surprised you haven't seen like honey bun wrappers falling out of his pockets at Traction.
Right. I'm surprised. I think the reason why he didn't offer me any because at first I was kind of little. He looked at me at first was like, man, you got your weight up. That's why he probably didn't offer me the honey bun. Because when I first started when I was about 150, 160. When I got in his facility now, I'm 188, 190. He's like, oh yeah, you put on weight. You don't need honey bun. So I guess that's why he probably never really, never really offered me any. So,
Amik, man, we appreciate a couple of minutes today. Wish you the best of luck. Next weekend's gonna no doubt be an awesome experience hearing your name called. So we wish you well moving forward. We'll catch up down the line. All right.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you guys. Thank you.